Hey house guests, welcome to another recap of Big Brother. So last time we left the house guests, Jeff and Jordan were on the block thanks to Kevin. So Jeff's worst fears have come true. And Jordan feels really sad because it's like breaking up like with a boyfriend, I guess. So Natalie tells Kevin that Karma's a bitch and like, yeah, this is revenge for Jessie and all that. So Jeff and Jordan are talking in the backyard. It was really low key and Jeff's giving Jordan advice what to do after he leaves because he knows he's getting voted out. But she wants him to stay and he just wants to make out. So Jordan wants Jeff to stay and he knows that he's got Michele's vote. So he's going to try and get Natalie's vote as well. And Kevin's pretty worried because he doesn't know if he could really trust Natalie. And, you know, she screwed him with the whole Pandora's box thing and she left him stuck in the box. So how can he trust her now? Jeff and Jordan are in bed.
Jeff, I have a feeling if you leave this week, I'm leaving right after you next week. Let me know if you have the votes so I can wear my best outfit.
I will, Jordan, but I don't think I got it. It's over.
So, Jeff, how you gonna do it?
By the door.
You gonna drop your bag and fall over?
We gotta practice it, Jordan.
Dirty. Nasty.
Nasty for the live show. Like this.
You can't do that, Jeff.
Why not?
Because it's a live show.
Has Jeff got a deal for Natalie? He's handing her HOH on a silver platter. Is she gonna take it? I don't know. Michele's husband. He knows that her smartest moves in the game are yet to come. And he says that it was totally nerd love at first sight. And yeah, she's clumsy and she's got a bad memory. And the worst part of this whole Big Brother thing is watching her upset on TV because he can't really do anything to help her. So it's time for Julie check-in with the house guests. And yeah, the Pandora's box. Kevin admits that he loves being bent over in handcuffs, but not when everybody's collecting money and he's not. So Julie totally calls out Natalie and is like, why didn't you unlock Kevin? You hid the key and went back to getting the money. So she totally Obama'd out and like didn't answer the question. Typical. So then they whipped up a little HOH competition wipeout montage. And if that wasn't enough, they added the gratuitous Natalie crotch bug freakout series. So, well, I wonder what's going on in the jury house. Lydia is now brunette. And she's still torturing Jessie with her super crush on him. And they're wondering who arrives, and Russell comes busting through, and Jessie rips off his shirt. Does he even have any shirts left? It's like every time he does that. What's up with that? So Jessie tells everybody that Natalie is really 24 years old, and they're surprised. Wow, these guys really aren't rocket scientists, are they? Let's have a pool party. So Kevin checks in with Julie, and Julie says, Kevin, do you trust Natalie? I mean, she left you hanging in a box. And Kevin's like, Julie, lie isn't her name, but I really don't have a choice at this point. Which is true. I mean, what's he going to do now? That's, you make your bed with dogs and you wake up with fleas, you know? So Kevin's got blood on his hands, that's true, but it's better than going home. So it's time for the Jeff and Jordan pleadings. Yes, Jordan, she didn't prepare, but whatever. Someone's going home. And then Jeff, an 18-year-old stands in my way. And again, he offers Natalie the HOH right before the live vote and says, don't go with Kevin. He's a backstabber. So after the live vote, it's a tie. Natalie voted to evict Jeff, and Michele voted to evict Jordan. So Kevin has to make the tiebreaker. Kevin stands up and is totally like, Jeff, you're out. Ugh, I couldn't believe it. So, Julie and Jeff. Yeah, Jeff got a huge round of applause. Everybody still loves Jeff, even though his gameplay was... So, why did you align with Natalie and Kevin after being on the opposite side of the fence with them for so long? And he said he was afraid of Russell and Michele. They were teaming up, and he wouldn't change a thing except that if he had won the POV, he'd be sitting pretty right now. So Julie asked him, how come you didn't get a kiss from Jordan? Thought you were planning it. What's up, dude? So he got fired up and distracted. Jeff, where I come from, they call that ED. So, and I don't mean evil dick. So it's time for the HOH competition. It's called Fact or Fiction, and Julie's going to ask, well, she's going to make 7 statements, and you have to say whether it's fact or fiction, and the person who has the most correct after 7 wins the HOH. Now, I was like dying during this competition. Jordan was leading for most of the competition, and then all of a sudden it became a 3-way tie. They all had 4 points each. And they pull out the old chalkboards and like how many cans were left after the recycle HOH competition at the end of the game in everybody's tubes. And Natalie guessed 75 and I think it was like 95. So she was the closest, and worst case scenario, Natalie won HOH. And she starts screaming about, oh, this is all for you, Shima. And it's like, there's vengeance coming and blah, blah, blah. I don't think Jordan knew what the hell was going on. She was like, let me just give you a hug. Jordan, wake up. She's talking about you. So, Sunday, nominations and another installment of Pandora's Box. I wonder who's going to be in handcuffs this time. And Tuesday, the POV and a special live show with, I guess, an eviction and the beginning of the final HOH competition. Thursday, the HOH competition wraps up, and is it the finale? I don't know. It didn't seem like it. So I guess the finale is either Thursday or Sunday. So we'll have to wait till we get closer to find out. But until then, much love.